So this is my second public lecture review for Physics 2211, and my name is Mitali Gupte. So the lecture that I watched was a professor debate about the topic, do we live in a simulation? The two main topics that were covered were that, like a few things in physics, seem to suggest that we do in fact live in a simulation. The second topic that was addressed was whether or not this question is meaningful. Would knowing that we live in a simulation change the way we behave or act? My personal interest in the topic was due to it reminding me kind of of The Matrix and the whole idea that, society could be a simulation just that's data driven and that could lead to some cool but also scary stuff. So, what did I learn that I didn't already know? One professor, in response to an assertion that the simulation was in fact real, decided to point out the neurological complexity of what this would mean on a large scale. He referred to the fact that there's only four different types of cells that control these neurological abilities, and we don't even know that much about them. And if it's so difficult after this large amount of research to even understand what's going on in our brains, then the possibility of this happening on a large scale by using artificial intelligence is very scarce. And I didn't actually know that we didn't know that much about our brains, and I definitely think that was an interesting point that was brought up. Something that I already knew was this repeated idea that even if we don't understand something yet because it hasn't been mathematically proven or empirically proven, that doesn't mean it's beyond the realm of understanding. Basically, everything that we've learned in class so far, at one point we didn't know or we couldn't explain properly. And so now that we can, it kind of proves that things that we don't know right now, in the future, we would understand, and that can be empirically explained. It just needs like more work, more research, and more mathematics, I guess. And so that was a common thread in the lecture, and I kind of already knew that, but it was nice to see some references to that. Um, I think that the strongest argument that I saw was knowing that our collective based knowledge about artificial intelligence and using neurological evidence or neurological research to back that kind of research up is lacking on such a large scale that we would have a entire simulation based on it was definitely something that provided a strong argument. And I definitely want to keep reading about and learning about it, the advancements that are made and where that research is headed. Seems pretty cool. Seems almost like a episode of Black Mirror. Um, but yeah, overall, this lecture and debate was really interesting, and I really appreciated all the arguments that were made on both sides. Thank you.